when you seek of the god Orion, look in the constellation and see if he's got 7 poles around him. They try to make that be Jesus. It's not Jesus. It's the god Asar. Look at the constellation of Orion and count the poles in there. There's 3 in his belt, 2 up here, and 2 below. So that is the 7 poles of the creator essence. There's nothing going to happen on this earth without my sister and my mother permitting it to happen. So all of this stuff that's going on with this destruction and this decay and this evil and all these lies and everything that you can imagine, okay, all this stuff is based on the fact that people are ignorant. The people you should be trusting, you hate them and want to push them out the picture. Then the person who lies to you about what's going on is the person that's destroying you the most. You're too damn dumb to see that, though. Because you want to live in a paradigm that's synonymous with your false paradigm that was given to you. And even though you're wise enough to see this is not the case. Okay, this is not the case. You want to live in a world that's based on that impressional type of activity where you can always have friction and argument. And that's what this world has always been. War after war, overpricing, homosexuality. All of this stuff is nothing but friction. The whole world has been turned from a world of reciprocity and harmony and balance and reproduction and all of that stuff to stagnant opposition and murder. So that's the reason why I came here. The reason why I'm making this DVD, there's many other DVDs I made, is to point out to the world that I have no reason to freeload off anyone. If you really want to know the truth about it, you guys are the parasites on my property. I'm going to prove that to you. See, this earth belongs to us melanated people. And that means you melanated people who think I'm being selfish for saying that, it means that you are not melanated. Because if you were, you would understand the importance of us getting our soil back. The problem is you want to be involved with the people that gave you that dumbass religion so you can hold on to that dumbass job and that acceptance of something responsible for self other than self. But that is crazy to imagine. It is fictitious, and it is very, very disturbing, and it's going to cause you a whole lot of destruction down your road of anything you want to do. Trust me on that. Anytime you have a planet that's so dead that I can come here and show you these signs and these wonders that I have been showing you, and they are all synonymous with that Bible that tells you when your Jesus come back, these are the feats that he will be doing. But because I have a melanated face and I'm not white, you guys think you're going to overlook me. But see, that racism that you've been doing on this planet to all melanated people, overlooking them and thinking that they have no right to even live on this planet, provide for themselves, have children, locking men up in prison for having children, come deadbeat father after you deliberately destroy all their revenues of support. Okay, this is what we all know has been going on. Okay, we all know this. It's time now for everyone to be responsible for the whole world, which is yourself. Okay, because the God Asar is the true universal controller. That's all to it. I'm not coming down here speaking all this stuff to you guys because I don't have anything to do. There's plenty of stuff to do. I could drink weed, I could chase pussy, I could do heroin. You know what I'm saying? I could be drinking alcohol, I could be just hang gliding. Anything that I want to do after I just go out here and get all the money that I'm very much capable of going to get. I didn't become the Asar for being dumb as hell. A lot of you people out there know that I'm the Asar because I see your reaction. So you know I'm going to tell you what's wrong. What's wrong is that this world is controlled by men. And men want their egos to remain in place where their whiteness is superior over blackness. Even though we have light ships flying around the planet, they say, no, you're not. Because, see, one of these light ships can destroy this whole planet. Just one of them. That's the power that they have. Just one light ship. It might take it a while to do it, but just one light ship, give it about 10 years, it can make this whole planet pretty much have no life left on it as known to us. It could flip the whole script and make the whole different arrangement of life cells on this planet. That just like a rock don't seem like it has life to you, trust me, it does. I can talk to those things. They tell me stories. There's things in the ethers that is put in the ethers for the privilege of people who know how to communicate with them and activate them and have the proper interaction with them. It's just like having a key to get into a door. If you don't have the key to get into the door, you can't get into it. But some of these doors that I made on this planet, you can't get into unless you just saw it. It's just that simple. Or a set, a Tahuti, or a supreme deity. And you guys find it hard to believe because, of course, I'm supposed to be all wealthy and all that other stuff, which I am, but I'm not flamboyant. Don't have to be. Because you guys see, I say things and they come true. So if I can say rain's gonna fall out of the sky and all that other stuff that I've been saying and they happen, don't you think I can and already have spoke myself into a wealthy position? I have. My wealth is just not accessible in this spot that I'm in right now. And that's a problem for you guys because see, that's where everything went bad for you. Because if you remember what I said to you was, he will be sustained. Now we had a big problem because I didn't want to stand out on the corner selling that stuff. So I was like, I got it in my pocket. If anybody wanted, just ask me. But then there was intimidation and all kind of other circumstances of just flat out defiance that's going on. So we know all these things. We anticipate all these things. So what we do is we give everybody an opportunity to be evaluated, and then I have to explain to the evaluatees what was evaluated and what the outcome of that is going to be. So let me let you know what happened. We already knew time travel and everything. So I already told you about Seattle being destroyed. You see that my sister already started doing that with that mudslide. There will be more rain and fires and wires throughout the whole state. Again, the plan is to show the rest of the world that I can pick a state, tell you what's going to happen, and then it happens. Now after this, even if my YouTube page say 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits, after this big one that go down to Washington, the YouTube page ain't going to have no hits because they want people not to be enticed to watch it. They say 18 million hits. That means everybody going to want to go and see who's watched this so many times. So they keep my countdown to make people that's not watching not get interested. But I can't understand why this whole nation of European Christians would not want to know that there's a little short 5'5" pygmy twa running around on the earth that says and claims he brought 1 million light ships here to take his planet back. See, to me, like everyone will be interested in finding out what's going on with that type of rhetoric. But according to YouTube, no one is interested, which means that we have a planet full of dumbass people, or either I'm just a real boring orator, and we all know that's not the case. What it is just another implement of the deceitfulness of the powers that be. And we all know that. So see, my God being does not need for my YouTube page to be watched. My God being only required that I come out here to do my God job. If you guys don't watch it or respond to it, that's on you. But your respond to the Buddha words is what's going to set up the circumstances of your recreation. So now I know you probably get tired of me saying that to you, but this is important information. You know, I mean, I can't tell you that enough. If you don't understand what I'm saying, let me break it down to you. What I'm saying is this. A lot of people get angry when they hear what I'm saying to them. Now the doctor comes in and say, well, you have lung cancer. Now, you're not going to get mad at the doctor for telling you you got lung cancer after your ass know you've been smoking cigarettes forever. Why would you be mad at him for being the person in position to diagnose you and tell you what your circumstance is because of your behavior? You wouldn't get mad at the doctor, would you? He could probably tell you to stop smoking, and you would go out and continue to smoke and give yourself a foolish reason to do so by saying, well, I'm already dying anyway. And that's what you said when you kept smoking. You can only live once, and we live to die. All this foolishness, conceptualizing people's head, making them say foolish comments like that. It's such as it goes with me now, coming as a universal professional, to let everyone on this planet be aware of the circumstance truly of the planet. I mean, no bullshit. Don't need money from you. Don't. Just gave you an opportunity to show what you are. Because see, when you had your chance to do it and you didn't, the universe done already set up inside of me the ability and the knowledge to get done whatever I need to get done. The thing is, me coming to you and asking you is giving you an opportunity to benefit from my request. Should feel fortunate. Now, I might be crazy, but if someone told me that they were having all these light ships flying around and that they were going to be turning green and all that old shit, and then they start doing that, I believe I'd be trying to take that person serious, especially if that person say things like, "Hey, Julia, how you doing, baby?" This is the dog that people try to say, someone is saying that I hurt these dogs. Look at these beautiful dogs. Hey, Julia, say hello. Do these dogs look like that Fahrenheit? Hey. Do they? Are they having the type of reaction with me that they would have if I had been beating them? Of course not. I would never do anything like that. They just lie. They lie all the time about people. But that's alright. Because all the things comes to light. So, you know, I love Zula. And I'm not really happy that somebody told that lie about me. That will be dealt with. Because that lie wasn't the only lie I got told. Okay, and I know that. I know this to be so. Okay, thanks for holding me. Yeah, sorry I had to. Hey, Zula. How you doing, baby? So yeah, I'm trying to get set back up again. But while I'm talking here, I just want you all to know that the universe is very diligent about repairing the circumstances on the planet. And this is just the way it is. And I'm hoping that I can get this thing started on the tripod with this camera so it kind of loosen. I should have moved it when I did, but I did because I wanted to show the world that dogs don't just come to people that beat them. That I'm not told. But these dogs love it. Can't believe it, they do. And I love it. Just believe it, I do. Ain't that right, Zula? You know it, don't you? So yeah, so I go over the store. You know me, you go way back. You real name, I'm cool. See how that works? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this SAR has lights, action, camera. Yeah, I'm back. Some people's like, boo, you never left. Get the hell out of here. You can't wait till your ass leave. That's where you're wrong at. You're going to change your mind so fast when I leave and take that sunlight with me. Watch what I tell you. Because that's what I'm going to do. That's how we get down. Because we have to show the world that this guy really does control the elements. That means that we take everything and make it so peaceful, so nice, all while I'm there. And of course, I tell my story to the world that I'm the person responsible for all the good weather we have in here. And then when I dig out, we change the weather right away. So the next people, they get an opportunity to do the right thing, will understand that, yeah, this guy can really deliver what he claimed he can bring. Because I can. And I'm going to show you guys that. Because I want to point out again, the universe specifically instructed me to inform you all that these areas here, Washington and Oregon states, are required for the work necessary. I believe the work. Come here, baby. Say hello to the camera. Come here, look. Come, sit up. Look, baby. Say hi. Say hello to the camera. Look. Look how pretty she is. Look, Zula. Look at the camera, baby. See right here, look. Go ahead, say it. You can kiss me. You don't have to be afraid. You said, I don't want to kiss you. It's alright. Oh, what happened to your teeth? Who did that? You got into a fight? You gotta quit fighting. You feel me? You know I love you. Ain't nobody gonna sit there.